Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru Specialist here. So, a little bit different video here right now. Still doing a video overview. It's just kind of jammed in between vehicles right now, and I don't have the keys to pull it out. We had to move everything because they're paving the street and we just didn't want the cars getting hit by gravel when they're grinding it. So this is the 2020 Subaru Forester Touring in the Crystal White Pearl. So Touring is our middle of the road. So a few more upgrades over the convenience trim. One of the big ones being the power lift gate. So you can activate that from the key fob, the door, or the driver's seat. So I'm gonna do it off the key fob here. Now I'm not gonna be able to open it all the way, but press and hold, and then you press and hold it again, and you can stop it. Or you can do it the manual way. So I'm gonna lift it up manually here, just about touching the side of the building, pretty close. But as you can see, tons of storage room in the back here. You get the privacy cover, hides everything from the top of the seats down, comes standard with the cargo tray on the convenience model and up, so the Touring of course has it. We have the backup sensors in the rear bumper, the little circles. They'll actually apply the brakes if it thinks you're gonna hit something in reverse. Very, very handy. And you can push the doors down manually and then it'll power assist take over. So you can't wreck it if you, out of habit, go to close it manually. Now, I guess it would help if I unlock that. So in the second row, there's a ton of room in the Foresters. Tons of room. You fit 3 people comfortably across. You get 2 vents out of the center console and 2 USB ports in the second row. So it cools down or heats up in the back faster, and you've got 2 charging ports. The other major upgrade is you get a panoramic sunroof. It's got the proximity key, so the key's in my hand. I want to lock it, I just press that, and I just locked it. I back up, I wait a second, I just go put my hand in the handle, and it unlocks. One of the most convenient features I've ever had in any vehicle I've owned. Power windows, locked mirrors, as you would expect. We've got the power driver seat, including lumbar support, and these seats are super supportive, great for longer trips. The lumbar just makes it that much better, and these headrests are actually tiltable. So if you prefer it a little closer to the back of your head like that, depending how you sit, full customization. It's push button start, foot on the brake, and you can see that the little orange lights on the insides of the mirrors lit up. Now that's blind spot detection. That's also something that is a first in the Touring model. We've got our automatic on-off headlights. We have fog lights, paddle shifters, downshift, paddle shifter upshift, so you can select your own gear should you want to. The left-hand side of our steering wheel has our audio controls, Bluetooth, volume, all that. Right-hand side has our adaptive cruise and our lane centering assist. So when I turn on the adaptive cruise, you get an image of the Forester. There's 4 bars, 3, 2, 1. Each bar denotes a certain distance that you're gonna follow at behind the vehicle ahead of you if you catch up. So great for longer trips. If you don't wanna fiddle with the cruise, you just kind of set it and forget it. If you catch up to someone, you slow down, you go to pass them, you go back to your regular speed. And lane centering. So I just turned that on, you see the little steering wheel icon there. If these 2 cameras see the lines, it'll actually give you gentle steering input either way to keep you in your lane. Very, very handy. Great on long drives. It reduces fatigue at the end of the day. Now up top, little information screen you can cycle through, water temp, oil temp, what you're listening to, fuel economy, date time, all technology that is handy to have at your fingertips. Now, the Touring's also dual zone, and it ranges from 15 on the low side all the way up to 30 on the high. So from freezing to tropical, depending how you and your passengers like it. AM, FM, CD satellite radio. It's also our backup camera. The second you put it in reverse, backup sensors are going off, saying I'm real close. And if I accelerated real hard, the rear assist braking, which is actually turned off at the moment, would try to stop me from hitting it if I'm faster than 1 km/h, less than 15. Very, very handy, great for parking lots. We also have the My Subaru app. In this one, you download it to your phone, and you get to remote start your vehicle from your phone, locate it, well, actually, any device with Wi-Fi or data, so a tablet, a desktop computer, what have you. There are tactile buttons in addition to the touch screen, so you can kind of do whichever one you please. Climate controls are adjusted from here. Driver temp, passenger side temp, fan strength, mode changes where the air is coming from, and then of course, max AC right now, because it's a little warm sitting in the sun. It's an automatic transmission, of course. We have our electronic parking brake. AVH is auto vehicle hold, so a brake holder. Good for drive-throughs or rush hour traffic if you're gonna be sitting there for a while. Heated seats, high and low for both driver and passenger. And then X mode is a dial in this versus a push button in the Crosstrek. So it's kind of like Subaru's equivalent to 4x4 low. Very handy in that really gross stuff that you might be taking this out in. So that's a brief overview of the 2020 Subaru Forester Touring. I'm Tyson, the Subaru specialist. Talk to you guys soon.